This topic does not provide details about technology for connecting to and using the internet, about setting up servers and hosts, about installing and using application, or what to do when you discover that you pressed the wrong key and have broadcast your private event to your friend. This topic investigates and illustrates the methods for developing and presenting the basic element of multimedia within the constraints of HTML, CSS, and the World Wide Web. It is not intended to substitute for the more complete library of HTML, CSS, web design, and internet how-to tags, but to present basic example that will get you started. The material covered in this chapter is designed to give you an overview of the internet while describing particular features that may be useful for you as developer of multimedia for the World Wide Web. URL and other pointers are also included here to lead you to information for obtaining, installing, and using these applications and utilities. In this module, you will learn how to discuss the origin of the internet, define what a computer network is and how internet domains, addresses, and interconnections work, discuss the current states of multimedia on the internet and tools for the World Wide Web. Module 11, the Internet and Multimedia. Overview. The origin of the Internet, Internetworking, connections, Internet services, the World Wide Web and HTML, dynamic HTML and XML, multimedia on the web. The origin of the Internet. The Internet began as a research network funded by the Advanced Research Projects Agency, ARPA, of the U.S. Defense Department in 1969. In 1989, the National Science Foundation, NSF, took over the management of the ARPANET. Internetworking. A network is a cluster of computers. In a network, the server computer provides network services to the client computers on that network. Several LANs can be interconnected using gateways and routers to form a wide area network, or WAN. LANs and WANs can be connected to the internet through a server that provides internet software and physical data connection. Internet addresses. TCP/IP. Internet addresses. The Domain Naming System (DNS) assigns names and addresses to computers linked to the internet. Top-level domains (TLD) were established as categories to accommodate internet users. The two-letter US domain is based on political boundaries. The IP address or internet address is made up of 4 numbers separated by periods. TCP/IP. Transmission Control Protocol (TCP) and Internet Protocol (IP) are the protocols for communication on the internet. A stream of data that is sent over the internet is first broken down into packets by the TCP. Data packets include the receiving computer's address, a sequence number, error correction information, and a small piece of data. IP is responsible for sending the packet to its destination along a route. Connections. A telephone dial-up account and modem, a cable modem, or a digital subscriber line DSL is required for network connection. An ISP, Internet Service Provider, offers one or more points of presence POP to connect to the ISP's server. The PPP point-to-point protocol and the TCP/IP software are required to connect to the internet through an ISP. The amount of data expressed in terms of bits per second (bps) is referred to as bandwidth. The greater the bandwidth, the lesser will be the time taken to upload or download data. Low bandwidth modem connections are a bottleneck for sending multimedia across the internet. Bandwidth bottlenecks can be avoided using the following options: compress data before transmitting, oblige users to download data only once, and then store that data on the system's hard disk. Design multimedia elements to be efficiently compact. Bandwidth bottleneck can be avoided using the following options continued. Design alternate low bandwidth and high bandwidth navigation path to accommodate all users. Implement incremental streaming methods. Internet services. Each internet service is implemented on an internet server by dedicated software known as a daemon. Daemons are agent programs that run in the background and wait to act on requests. It supports services such as Hypertext Transfer Protocol (HTTP) and Post Office Protocol (POP). The other services provided by the Internet include HTTPS, FTP, Gopher, Usenet, Telnet, Internet Relay Chat, IRC, Simple Mail Transport Protocol, SMTP, and MALAYSIA. Recognizable documents and formats are required to work with multimedia on the Internet. MIME, Multipurpose Internet Mail Extensions type, is a standard list of file name extensions. It identifies the nature and purpose of the transmitted data. The World Wide Web and HTML. The World Wide Web was designed by Tim Berners-Lee. It is a protocol for linking multiple documents located on computers anywhere within the Internet. The Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, provides rules for a simple transaction between two computers on the internet. Hypertext Markup Language (HTML) is a document format for presenting structured text mixed with inline images. Dynamic HTML and XML. Dynamic web pages can be created using ColdFusion, PHP, JavaScript, and programs written in Java. XML, Extensible Markup Language, is used to format and deliver web pages using styles. Multimedia on the web. Designing effective multimedia for the web includes presenting text, images, audio, and animation in a user-friendly interface that balances bandwidth deficit. Understanding how to deliver multimedia content for HTML browsers and plug-in player vehicles. Summary. The Internet connects private companies, organizations, universities, and individuals. The Internet is a cluster of computers. ISP provides network connections through a dial-up account, a cable modem, or a digital subscriber line (DSL). The Domain Name System (DNS) manages the identities of computers connected to the Internet. HTTP provides rules for contacting, requesting, and sending documents encoded with the Hypertext Markup Language (HTML). JavaScript, ColdFusion, and XML can be used to generate dynamic web pages.